tonight, the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals has handed down a new ruling telling the Trump administration to return Kilmar Abrego Garcia to the U.S.
It comes as Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen remains in El Salvador, unable to enter the prison where Garcia is being held. Tom Fitzgerald is live at Dulles Airport. Fitz, we are hearing now from the senator. What's he saying?
Well, Van Hollen today detailed how he says he was blocked from approaching the CENTCOT prison in San Salvador. You know, the president has been talking about this last couple of days. So the senator actually got on a plane here at Dulles and flew down to El Salvador. He was hoping to either talk to that country's president, Bukele, or possibly visit Kilmar Garcia personally in prison. So far, the senator has been able to make either one of those two things happen. So take a look at this. Late this afternoon, the senator posted a video on YouTube which he says shows him with an armed Salvadoran soldier who tells the senator and a lawyer for the Garcia family that they are not going to be allowed to go past a military roadblock and approach the prison. This, despite the fact U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Krispy Noem and a Republican congressman have both been allowed to enter that very same prison. The senator detailed the standoff at a news briefing this afternoon.
We were told by the soldiers that they'd been ordered not to allow us to proceed any further than that point. I should point out that since Mr. Abrego Garcia was illegally abducted and sent to CENTCOT, he has had no communication with anybody on the outside.
Meanwhile, the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals today scolding the Trump administration, saying, quote, they were not going to micromanage what they said was a clear order to facilitate the return of Kilmar Garcia to the United States. The illegal immigrant, as you know, was a Maryland resident who the Trump administration previously said was mistakenly picked up and deported back to El Salvador. Meanwhile, 17 members of the Maryland House of Delegates today firing off a letter to Homeland Security ordering them to prevent the further questioning of whether or not Kilmar Garcia is alive and well in prison. They say they want proof of life.
At this point, what we're going to really ask for DHS is whether that's a phone call between him and his family, proof to the senator's office that he is in good health and in good standing, anything that shows that he is alive, well, and healthy, and being treated in the best condition possible.
Meanwhile, just moments ago, the Prince George's County Police Department released a statement detailing a previous interaction with Kilmar Garcia from 2019. Senator Van Hollen said today during his press conference that given the release of court documents also showing a domestic stay-away order against the individual, that he is pursuing this case, in Van Hollen's words, because of the lack of due process this individual has received. Live at Dulles Airport tonight. We'll send it back into you.